You guys can see, um, let me do this right now. So, if you hear any noises, that's just my PlayStation, my Call of Duty Advanced Warfare background I have. And don't judge me because I love Advanced Warfare, so don't judge me. The first game I want to do is MK versus DC Universe. I'm gonna mute this noise so you guys can't hear that because it's kind of distracting from me. So, MK versus DC Universe. So this was the game I first played, and this was the one I grew up with from a little boy, because I was a Batman. Well, not was. I'm still am a Batman fan, and my uncle really was a big Mortal Kombat fan. He really was a competitive gamer, and that's how I became a gamer. Because I was just telling my mom the other day, going, my family, if I wasn't inspired by my uncle, I probably wouldn't become a gamer or MK fan right now. I would have heard about it, but I probably wouldn't become so obsessed with it. Not obsessed, but passionate about it like how I am now. But because at the time then I was a Batman fan. Well, I am a Batman fan, and I was, when I was a little boy, and I really liked Batman. And when I saw Batman versus these characters, I was like, what the heck? What is Batman doing with these weird characters? I never saw these people on DC Comics or on movies. And I was like, who's a Raiden? Who's a Scorpion? Who's a Liu Kang? Who are these guys? And then my uncle told me these guys are from Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is a fighting game, and then I told him, oh wow, he said they merged it together. He said they merged this fighting game I like and the superheroes you enjoy into a fighting game. I said that's awesome because at the time I was little, I was like, that's awesome, I like that. And ever since I played that game the first day I played it in 2008, because I was about 3 years old, so I enjoyed that game. And as I got older, I was like 10 years old, I think, or 9, because I haven't played, after I played MK vs. DC in 2008, that was it, and I never played it till like later on in like 2014, 13, and then I stopped playing it again, and then 2 years later I played it again. And yeah, good story. As I'm getting older, I can know more about lore. Good story, good fighting styles, good everything. It's unique because it's different from all the other games, and it has superheroes in it, and that's why I really enjoyed it, because it had Batman. And that's how I started getting to know about Mortal Kombat. Like, literally, I'm gonna tell you, my uncle in this game was my foundation for knowing Mortal Kombat. If I never had this game or my uncle, I would have never knew Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I probably would have heard it, but I wouldn't know about it that much. So I'm really thankful that, I'm not gonna say the Lord, but I will say it, but I don't want to say it in the wrong way, because I don't think God would want me to talk about a fighting game like this. But I'm gonna just say this: I thank the Lord for just giving me the knowledge to know about this game, and from my uncle too, to inspire me to want to play Mortal Kombat more. All right, guys. So yeah, that was Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. So the next game I want to talk about is Mortal Kombat Reboot. So this game was amazing, action packed. The story wasn't good, and I know you're watching this, Brassport, if you are. I know the story is not good because they killed off Liu Kang. They killed off all them people. Ever wonder what would happen if they weren't killed off and they killed Sundell and they survived? How would MKX be? We would never find out. Liu Kang and Katana probably would have aged together, have a child, and their child probably would be a boy that's dating Johnny Cage and Sonya's child. It'll be Cassie Cage and somebody, whatever the guy name would be, it'll be something Kang, and they get married. That would be nice. But we couldn't get to see that. We couldn't get to see Liu Kang age with Katana or get old or live together because freaking NetherRealm tried to make Sindel try to kill everybody and do dumb stuff in the story. But let's not get caught up on that. DLC was awesome. We already know that. And plus, if you're a PlayStation owner, which is like me, you get Kratos. So that's why I say PS4 is better than Xbox. And I don't care if you guys like Xbox, it's trash. PS4 and PCs are better. All time. All time. The gaming was great. I don't know why people say mechanics are broken, because the mechanics to me are okay. I like fast-paced games. Actually, I don't care what pace it is, as long as it has a good rhythm to it, and that game had a good rhythm because when you were playing, you could have been like Liu Kang doing a bicycle kick and be like, and like do the bicycle kick, or be like Jackson, be like gotcha, or like do random stuff what they do. But yeah, that game was amazing, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and man, never had a good story, but everything else was good. So I'll give it a 9 out of 10. And back to Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, I'll give that a 7 or 8 out of 10 because that still has some flaws too now. All right, let's move on to the next game. So as you can see, this is Mortal Kombat X. I didn't get the game physical. I only got it digitally because in 2017 that's when I downloaded it. So this is Mortal Kombat X. So what I can say about this game is that it's what is it? It has a good story, but to me, I think the story is bad. I think it's like balanced out. I think half of the story is bad, half of the story is good. Um, the gameplay is really awesome. The skins are awesome. And Bruce Poet, I know you're talking about with Scorpion. I still like the skin because it's just really cool, in my opinion. I don't care about the belts because I never even noticed the belts until you said it, Bruce Poet. But you know, I really like Scorpion's costume, and I like how they have his base skin as the start for the game. But Mortal Kombat X is a great game, and I like it. And the review I can give it is like a good 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. But Mortal Kombat is great. Okay, so we're moving on to Mortal Kombat Aftermath. So this is Mortal Kombat Aftermath, or Mortal Kombat 11. Let me flip the screen back to where it was at because I'm gonna flip it back. Yeah, that was Mortal Kombat Aftermath, Mortal Kombat 11, because I have the base game because I got it on the day it got released, and my mom gave me the PlayStation card so I can purchase the Aftermath and the skins and everything. So yeah, Mortal Kombat 11 felt more of a similar taste to MK9. I swear, it's like these two games are connected because basically all it is that is Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 11 is basically like playing Mortal Kombat X and 9 combined together because you got characters from MK9 and characters from MKX returning in MK11 who are either dead or either weren't seen in that game and now they're coming back. And yeah, that's how it felt like playing, to me, in my opinion. Mortal Kombat 11 just felt like that. But Mortal Kombat 11 and MK9 had a similar story, because it seemed like MK11 was trying to still be more of a sequel to MK9 than being a sequel to MKX. Because MKX story wasn't really a story, It felt more like an action-packed movie where you're trying to just, beat the villain and that's it. It didn't really feel so great. And like how Brustpo would say, I believe it felt more dark toned. Mortal Kombat shouldn't be dark toned because it does have fatalities, but at the same time, like how Brustpo would say, I believe Mortal Kombat is more of a bright thing. It's not all dark and twisted and evil. But there are evil people in that game, but Mortal Kombat X was just so dark and dreary. But I think it was only dark and edgy because it was like a horror film type video game because you had Predator and all those other people who were, more of a scary, haunting type person. So yeah. But Mortal Kombat 11, good story, great story, cliffhanger. Then we had Aftermath. Then the story was great. Then we had another cliffhanger, and now we don't know which ending is true. But in my opinion, I believe that Liu Kang's ending is the real ending, and that he's gonna win because Liu Kang is my favorite character ever since MK vs. DC Universe. He always been my favorite character, and my favorite move about him is the bicycle kick. I swear when I do that bicycle kick, it's like I can get advantage on anyone who's playing MK. Like when I'm doing the bicycle kick, it's like no one can fight me no more. They're like, while I'm doing the bicycle kick, I'm like, and that's why I really like MK so much with Liu Kang. But yeah, I think that's really it for talking about all my game reviews. And I am a big gamer fan because I do got this right here. I got this gaming. See, if you see it like PS3, I got this gaming carpet. Not carpet, but gaming. What is it? Blanket? Yeah, gaming blanket. And then I got a Black Panther blanket. If you can see it right here. Hold up, guys. I don't think you can see it, guys, but hold on, let me see. If you can see it, just see it. This is Black Panther. So yeah, I'm a big Black Panther fan, and also this is my gaming pillow. Yeah, this is my gaming pillow. So yeah, I'm a big gamer fan, and I'm not very passionate about doing gaming as my career because I'm more of a podcast YouTube type guy. But I enjoy playing video games, especially 2K20, and yeah, that's all I had to say.